As the nights start to get a little bit longer and the game days a little bit colder here in Europe, Puma have released an all-new colourway for the evoPOWER 1, which will be worn by the likes of Cesc Fabregas, Yaya Touré, Gigi Buffon and many more throughout the winter months. Dubbed Pool Green, White, Grenadine and Turbulence, we're going to go ahead and stick with Pool Green for this video though. Released at the start of the year, the Puma evoPOWER already feels like an established part of the boot world and has rather rapidly become a firm favourite for certain types of players. Favoured on the pitch from front to back, the evoPOWER 1 is a solid performer anywhere on the park and has become one of our go-to recommendations for players with wide feet thanks to a number of features, not least of which is the Adapt Light Upper. Now, to understand the Adapt Light Upper, you must first understand the boot's MO. Puma say that the human foot naturally strikes a ball hardest when barefoot, the notion being that the foot can flex into its natural position, allowing for greater surface area contact and thus more power. To allow the evoPOWER to mimic this, the Adapt Light Upper is created to allow a one-way stretch of the material. Rather than a lateral stretch, which might cause an inconsistent fit, this stretch is longitudinal, allowing the boot to stretch with the foot as it makes contact with the ball. This stretch works with the sole plate, which has a few tricks of its own. Outfitted with the Gradual Stability Frame, or GSF, the boot acts like the human spine, giving maximum flex towards the top, whilst the larger segments prevent potential instabilities at the bottom. Helping this out are a few other pieces of proprietary tech from Puma. The first is a cushioned heel with a rubberized crumple zone. So, as the angle of the foot changes as you strike the ball, it won't be irritated by a heel counter that's too firm in all the wrong places. Additionally, an EverFit Cage EXT provides stabilisation, but it's the AccuFoam pods built into the tongue and upper that steal the show, cushioning ball contact and flattening against the bones and muscle of the foot for a more consistent strike. And whilst the evoPOWER's tech might sound relatively high concept, what it should mean to most players is that these football boots are exceptionally comfortable and great all-around performers. For all the hours of biomechanics research that has gone into the evoPOWER, you don't need a PhD to realise why the Adapt Light Upper is being lauded as one of the best synthetics for football out there right now, with a super thin profile proving excellent for ball contact. Likewise, the sole plate's combination of conical and bladed studs means that twists and turns are easy on the joints thanks to the forefoot, whilst the bladed studs in the heel and lateral side provide a stable base for striking. Despite a list of features as long as your arm, including a grippy heel lining and a super padded sock liner, the Puma evoPOWER 1 still only tips the scales at around 205 grams in a UK size 8.5. A significant drop from other Puma power boots in the past. And that's all from us here on Footy-Boots.com, the leading independent source for all news on football boots, kit and training gear. Join us for more unboxings, reviews and exclusive interviews every week by hitting the subscribe button. And be sure to follow us on the main site, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and of course Google+.